we're off to go buy our supplies, right?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go get bottom paint, painting supplies, and whatever else. We're gonna go to West Marine first.
Another $1,000, like they say. Break out another 1,000. That's the easy part. Now we got to put it on the boat. That's not for another 3 weeks or so.
Let's see what did that cost us. Oh yeah. $8.75. You're reading it right. Well, good morning. Today we are at the Canal Boatyard and we're getting ready to haul out. It is 6:45 in the morning and our appointment is at 10 o'clock and we've got to get through the locks. So we are heading early. We're here to pick up my brother-in-law who's going to help us go through the locks this morning and start the whole process of rudders and seacocks and bottom paint. So stay tuned. I think they're waiting to get the bridge open for them. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Well, it's about 7:30 in the morning. We are headed to the locks. Calm this morning. We don't know if we're going to go through the big or the little, but thank God it's dry and calm. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. They could be whales. Oh, there's another one. Oh, geez. Sorry. Oh yeah, they're porpoises.
Usually don't see them.
This is for the bow line if we're in the short locks. And then the 50-foot lines are right there. So right now we're just waiting. We're inside the locks. We've got lines ready for both small and big locks, and they're not doing anything. They've been closed all week, and I'll show you what it looks like here. So we're waiting with a tugboat, and he definitely got here long before we did because he was ahead of us. And
I can't see boats on either side right now.
so
I can't tell if they're lowering one or the other at this point.
we're just hoping that they're open. They've been closed all week, so we'll see.
Steer you better in the right direction.
So I'm heading
Oh
down.
my God, look how tight that thing is.
Heading down.
Wow, that thing is, I don't think he's going down. So we're in the small lock with this tugboat. Very snug fit. It's just the two boats, us and them. When they closed the door, it hit the back of the dinghy just a little bit. But we're tied off to the wall. This is kind of cool because the wall actually rises with the water, so it's much easier. You don't really have to tend the lines.
So we're in the small locks. So small locks are 120 feet. The tug in front of us is 70. We're 48, and we just barely made it by 2 feet. These doors here behind me did hit the dinghy pontoon, so we'll see. I mean, the dinghy's been hanging in there anyway, so time to untie and let's go to canal. Headed to canal. We're headed right there. Well, obviously we needed to haul out. Check out all these barnacles. Wow. But how did the shaft even work? And the propellers? Wow.
The back of the paint looks pretty good.
I doubt it. Holy crap. That is amazing. So because the boat is covered in barnacles, they're going to show us what they're doing with another boat. Oh.
Watch the step. Yep.
Watch the step.
Yep.
We go through with the grinder and a pad like that. Sand them down. Mike's in here just hand sanding right now, cleaning them all up. We get them all prepped out, clean them with acetone, then we apply prop speed.
Okay.
Prop speed holds up for about 2 years. It's really good with barnacles.
So obviously we have quite a few barnacles. What do you think, Scott?
I would say more than quite a few.
Oh my God. Look at that.
That is crazy.
How does it even turn?
You done? We're not in your way?
No, you're fine.
That is insane. Look at that.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
You can see how it's starting to attack the bottom paint back here.
Yeah.
The growth's actually growing on the bottom here.
Yeah, that
Don't
needs
wait
to
too
be.
much.
Well, we are all hauled out, as you can see here. The plan now is to get a quote on what it would cost for them to do a lot of the work that we were looking at doing, possibly, just because we're in a time crunch. We're going to try and do some of it ourselves today and tomorrow because we have a good window, but we're going to wait and see what they come back with. Mostly, you know, a lot of the shaft work and the scraping and grinding the metal, we'll probably have them do that stuff. So, well, so we decided to have them paint it, so we are returning
3 gallons of a blade of paint to
West Marine,
West Marine. Yay.
which was $895. So even though they're not going to start painting on the boat until Monday, we decided to come down and see if they're at least did anything yesterday to take the stuff off of it. No, it doesn't look like they did. What is interesting here, as you can see where we did scrape yesterday, but all this, I'd say those zincs need to be replaced.
Hey guys, so we're finally here picking up the boat in the boatyard. You can see the cranes coming to pick it up. They did a fantastic job on it. Looks so much cleaner than what Allie and I could have done. So it was well worth the time and effort and the money to actually have them do it. So let me just give you a show down here what's going on. Looks good. I mean, I just can't get over it. So what exactly do you put on the shaft again in the prop?
Prop speed.
Okay. And that's got a lifetime of, you said about 1 to 2 years, depending upon conditions and everything,
We've been
right?
getting a couple years out of them.
Okay. So with the help of the grounds crew here, we were able to get the boat in the water while we waited for Allie and Kurt to show up. They're going to help go through the locks. So we're really excited to get the boat back into Elliott Bay Marina where she belongs. But the bottom looks great, the prop looks great, the shaft looks great, the zincs look great. We really appreciate everything that Canal Boatyard and Pacific Fiberglass has done for the boat this past week. There's no way we could have done it in the short amount of time, given that Allie and I were both out of town this week on business travel. So you hate to open up the purse strings, but sometimes you just got to do it, and it was definitely money well spent. We should be good to go for the next couple of years. We'll probably have it hauled out one more time next fall just to double check everything, maybe even have it just have a diver go down on it in the spring just to check the zincs and everything. But I'm anticipating her looking pretty good for the next couple of years.
Well, we had beautiful weather coming through the locks every time, and now it's raining, but hopefully
It's sunny out.
It's sunny. We're just
Sunny
getting
and
a little
raining at
bit.
the same time.
It is Friday. The boat went in last Friday, so it's been a week later, and we've already taken it out. It's spick and span clean. Isn't that right, Scott?
That's right, Allie.
And Kurt, what are we doing? We're waiting to go through the locks, so probably not going to make it. This guy, this next round, this guy's trying to sneak in. Let's see if we can catch him. So we'll let you know how it runs. The props are shiny. That guy's going to try and sneak in, I'm telling you. We'll see. So the props are shiny. Struts look great. We've got bottom paint. We should fly home. I did get some video already. It is snug. Thank you for letting us go through the small locks.
crew did a fantastic job today. Thanks, crew.
Yeah.
Very, very stressful.
It was stressful. Anytime you go through the locks, I told Donut Guy, he's got to take him donuts. He's got red hair, he loves donuts. So when you go through the Ballard locks, bring Donut Guy some donuts. Look at us, we're going 20 knots in this thing. I wonder.
That back, it looks like a dead engine.
Yeah.
That is hysterical. Well, when you clean off 3 inches of barnacles.
Yeah.
Well, we just got in, and thank God, look at that. It's a coming. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, not really, but you know, anybody who has a boat knows that eventually you're gonna have to haul it out. And as you saw, we hauled it out about a week ago. In fact, yeah, amazing what a difference 7 days will make. And
it looks so much different. I mean, it's hard to believe that when we hauled it out in March, it looked pretty clean. I think they probably had a diver go down and scrape it. But now that after using it all summer, as you saw by the footage, it was just covered in barnacles. So now that we had it professionally cleaned, bottom painted, prop speed added, it should last a couple of years, I think.
yeah, we'll probably have a diver go down on it in the spring again, just to double check everything.
The one thing they do say though is if you have a diver go down, don't scrape it because that takes off the prop speed, so you just want to make sure. So what we might do is put the GoPro in a month or two, see what it looks like already, but it should be spotless.
Yeah, I mean, ideally we would have done a lot of the work ourselves, but unfortunately it happened to be a week where both Allie and I had to be out of town for business, and so
And the weekend was crappy, so we couldn't do any of the work ourselves.
exactly. So best of intentions, but you know, sometimes it's better to just open up the wallet, not that you want to, but as soon as you do and you come back and it looks all pretty and clean and everything, you know, it feels good.
Yep.
It makes it worthwhile. So we appreciate everything that the people at Canal Shipyard as well as Pacific Fiberglass did for us. I would recommend both of them anytime, and we'll do it again probably in another year or two.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully no time sooner.
We spent a lot on this boat in one year.
But you know, we all know what boat stands for. So
well, it's a fall day. We're going to still use the boat a little bit throughout this fall and winter, but probably not as much. So stay tuned and see what we do this winter on the boat.
excellent.
Bye.
Bye.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below and hit the notification bell for future episodes upcoming. As always, thanks you guys for following us. We really appreciate it. We're small, but we're hoping to grow soon.